as you create the state of being you prefer to be in. One of self-empowerment, one of joy, one of passion, one of creativity, one of love. There is no room in that vibration for fear, self-doubt, paranoia. When you exist in that state, what you will do over whatever time frame is comfortable for you is you will shift yourself slowly or quickly from one parallel version of Earth to another, to another, to another, to another. And each of those will be more and more and more and more reflective and representative of the state of being you have created within yourself. The truth is, you never change the planet you're on. You change yourself and shift to a parallel reality version that's already more representative of the change you've made within yourself. And thus you see the people populating that version also being more reflective of people who have like-mindedness to the state of being you have created within yourself. So you don't have to worry about the idea of those that might have negative intentions on the planet you may be on at this moment, because if you shift your vibration sufficiently to what you prefer it to be, you won't be on the same planet anymore in the very next moment. If you understand that you're already shifting literally, this is not a metaphor, literally billions of times per second through various parallel versions of Earth, so quickly, so smoothly, you don't even know you're doing it. You think that when you see a change of any kind, you think that change is happening in the same world. It's not. The change is indicative of the fact that you have shifted to another planet. Literally. This is one world. This is another. Literally. In the course of this conversation, we have all shifted simultaneously by agreement through billions of parallel versions of Earth in order to even create this conversation. So when you get a handle, as you say, on the fact that you're already shifting, then you don't have to learn to shift. You just need to direct the shift according to the vibrational state you prefer to be, and that will allow you to experience more and more in every way, every day, a reflection of the reality you prefer that you've created within your own being, within your own consciousness. And it doesn't matter what anyone else's intention is, because they're another reality entirely. I understand that you may still be able to observe them from a neutral position, because that's still the definition of your reality, is that you're going to be okay with allowing yourself to perceive people that are vibrationally incompatible with what you prefer. That's all right. But that's just a neutral observation. You don't have to assume that they have any ability to affect you in any way you don't agree to be affected. Now, here's the secret to a lot of the people that operate in those negative realms. They don't actually have as much power as they want you to think they have. But they are very good at disseminating information that gives people the impression they are more powerful than they are, so that when you believe they are more powerful than they are, then they are more powerful than they are, because you buy into it and you believe it. That's the secret. When you stop buying into that, you'll see them as people equal to you, who have no ability to affect physical reality as something to manipulate, which it's not from the outside. The idea is that as you change, physical reality on the outside has no choice, like the reflection in the mirror, but to change. However, here's where many of you get a little bit stuck. We recognize that what you have created as a physical reality, space-time experience, has a little bit of a time lag, has a little bit of an idea of volumetric space and time. Things take time. So, when you do create a change within your belief system within, the idea is that you will see a reflection from the outside world, but you may not see it right away. The idea is that what you may see first is what we call an echo of what you have already created. The idea being that the same situation may crop up as cropped up before. Now, we know that many of you, when you see the same situation crop up, when you see it appear before you, may sometimes, because of how you're taught to think of yourselves, go into self-recrimination and self-doubt and self-devaluation and say, I must be doing something wrong. Something is wrong with me. Why isn't the outside reality changing to reflect what I know has changed within me?
But the idea is there's that echo. And sometimes physical reality will simply give you the same situation, the same set of circumstances that was there before, to give you an opportunity to see if you actually really have changed. Because change, and here's one of the primary tools in the kit, is this knowledge. Change is not about what happens on the outside. It's about how you respond to what happens. It's state of being, not circumstance. So the idea is that if you say you have changed, and a similar situation crops up, that cropped up before when you were in a negative state, and you react in the same negative way to that circumstance, you haven't changed.